Hello, good afternoon. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching for collagen. Let me take my collagen before I forget. If you want to be notified anytime I go live, all you have to do, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell. And if another brand ambassador share this video with you, please make sure you go back and you shop with her. For those of you new here, welcome. Hi, my name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare, and I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today I'm going to be doing a liquid shadow look. I'm going to be using the pigments Overt and Giggly. I did a video yesterday. I used Willed and Reverent, and you all really liked that. And I loved how it wore throughout the day. So I'm going to do another kind of liquid shadow look for you. I did get a request to do more liquid shadow looks, so I'm going to do some of those for you in the coming days. So stay tuned. I'm also going to do an unboxing video. Stay tuned for that. As we get older, our body produces less collagen on its own, so we need to supplement that. That's why I started out with my collagen, so I don't forget. And that is how my makeup, you all, look how stinking flawless it looks. Like the illuminating face primer with the BB cream plus some collagen in your life is going to make all the difference in the world. So I use the Bare You BB tinted moisturizer with SPF 30 in it. And then I also used the illuminating face primer. Love it. All right, so I'm going to go in. I'm going to take a little bit of my Mood Struck Eye Primer. This, you all, is so important at helping to make sure that your eye makeup stays in place all day long. It's going to help prevent it from creasing, especially when you're using these liquid shadows. All right, so I'm going to just take this, go all over the lid like so, and then ideally you want to let that dry for about 5 minutes or so before you go in with your eye makeup. All right. So a couple of things really quick. If you are not in my group, make sure you comment group. I have a Facebook Messenger group, or I have a Facebook group, I should say, to communicate all about the products that are on special and talk about how to use them and some tips and tricks and benefits of them and all that good stuff. As well as for the month of February, I'm doing some self-care information in there as well. I do have a Facebook Messenger chat to communicate when new products are coming out, products are retiring, products are back in stock. So if you're interested in that, make sure you comment chat. And then I did have a couple of people ask me about my planner the other day. So I will tell you, after spending years using different planners and not really finding one that I loved, I decided to make my own, and I have it available over on Amazon. So if you go in the description, there's a link, but you can also comment plan and I can send you the link to check it out. I made one that's January through December, and then I made one that's February 2024 through January 2025 if you want that full 12 months. But this is great at helping you to kind of like set goals and for the year, for a quarterly basis, a monthly basis, like a weekly basis. All of that is available in this planner, as well as just like keeping track of your busy lives. So make sure you comment plan to check that out. All right, so let's get into today's look. I'm going to use very similar tools as to what I used yesterday, which was the fluffy crease brush. This is so good at really blending those pigments out. I did use the brush cleaner. I know you can't get the brush cleaner anymore. I bought extra whenever it was part of the last chance section of the website. If you've not been on that part of the website, I highly recommend taking a peek. Make sure you comment last chance and I can send you the link. But essentially, it's products that are retiring that once they're gone, they're gone. So you might want to take a look. You might be surprised at some of the products that you see in that last chance section of the website, and you may want to grab them before they are gone. All right, so I'm going in with that liquid shadow in Overt. This is more of like a chocolatey brown color compared to Willed, which has a little bit of like a plum color to it. All right, so if you're looking for more of a solid brown, I recommend the liquid shadow in Overt. This is a really great option for you. And if you watched, what I did is I just took a little bit of that product, not very much at all. These are very pigmented, So a little bit is going to go such a long way. But I put a little bit of that on to the end of my fluffy crease brush, and then I took that in the outer corner and the crease, and now I'm just working and blending it. When it is wet, it's going to blend the most easily, versus like once it's dry, like right now, I'm really not getting a lot of blend happening, maybe a smidge, but not a ton. So you want to do it while it is still wet. And again, I'm taking a little bit of that product from the applicator onto the brush, and I'm focusing it there in the outer corner and in the crease. I'm just kind of working that product, and then before it's dry, I'm just going to continue to blend that out to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines and that it looks nice and smooth as I'm blending it. All right. And again, I'm using that fluffy crease brush to blend and kind of work that product into the crease in the outer corner. I'm holding the brush a little bit more towards the end. That's going to help me have a little bit more of like a looser hand as I blend the pigment. And the other thing is I want to make sure that when that eye's open, that you can still see the pigment. So I'm bringing it up a little bit higher, so that way when the eye is open, you can still see that gorgeous brown color. But isn't that really, really pretty? It's a really nice brown. I'm going to go ahead, since I've done my face makeup, I'm going to take my crease brush, and this is the brush that I like to use whenever I smoke out the lower lash line. And I do that because I really like the way that it brings the eye makeup look all together when it's said and done. All right, so I'm just taking a little bit of that brown just to right about the pupil, the center of the pupil, and then just taking it out. I don't want to go too far in. That can really close off the eye. If you do have larger eyes, that may be something that you want to do and kind of make the eye look smaller. But if you struggle with your eyes looking small, be careful with how dark and how far you take that pigment on the lower lash line, because it can make the eye look even smaller. The other thing is I'm keeping it really close to the lash line. So on my eyelid, there's just like a little tiny little crease, and I make sure that I keep it right above that crease, because if I bring it too far down, it can make the eye look droopy. All right, so I just take a teeny tiny smidge of that product onto that crease brush and take it to smoke it out that lower lash line. And that to me really helps to bring the eye look all together. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with that liquid shadow in Giggly. This is one of my 3 favorite liquid shadows. The liquid shadows are part of this month's special. So if you need the link, make sure you comment special and I can send it to you. But it's essentially some select eye products, some select lip products that are some lash products that are up to 20% off. So if you need the link, make sure that you comment special and I can send it to you. But these liquid shadows that I'm sharing with you, they are part of this month's special. Liquid Shadow and Giggly, Businesslike, and Reverent are my favorite. Reverent is the one I used yesterday. It's like a really nice light champagne color. Businesslike has a little bit of a purple tint to it, like a mauve. I really like that. And then this other one here, Giggly, is like a light pink color, and I really like this as well. And you can see these are drying down as matte. So not all of them are shimmery. There are some that have a little bit of shimmer to them, but for the most part, the liquid shadows are matte. It's just they're prismatic also. So that means as the light hits it, it can look like you're wearing a couple of different shadows, and one of those shadows might have just like a little bit of shimmer to it. But this is really a matte eye makeup look, and this is the wrong brush. I want to use that fluffy crease brush, kind of blend that out. But you can see this is creating a really nice, gorgeous matte eye makeup look. Isn't this so pretty? I'm just taking that liquid shadow and Giggly all over the lid, and then I'm going right along the edge and I'm cleaning it up with that fluffy crease brush, and I'm blending it into that Overt. And that just looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, you all know me, I love a good metallic. So what I would probably do is I would take my Valentine's Day eye makeup palette that I put together, and I would take a little bit of that relaxed and tap it on top. I'll probably do that after this. But again, this is a really nice, simple 2 liquid shadow look, but it looks like I'm wearing multiple different shadows just because of the fact that they are prismatic. All right, so I'm going to go in. I feel like I need to put just a little bit more up in here. and you can add on more. The liquid shadows do blend and work really, really nicely with each other and with other shadows as well. You could wear them with the press shadows or the stick shadows. Look at that, gorgeous. They blend and they build really, really nicely. In that eye primer that I used at the beginning, that truly is key because that's what's going to allow that pigment to pop. All right, so there you have it. If you have any questions about these two liquid shadows, don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I share with you a combination of liquid shadows or any combination of shadows and how to kind of put them together, let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that way anytime I go live or I post a new video, you're notified. And remember, sharing is caring. Have a great day, everyone.